Hello YouTube. Well, I decided that I was going to try my hand at a cigarette review today. These are probably one of my favorite cigarettes. The Capri Super Slims. This particular pack is the menthol indigo 120s, which means that they're longer than a normal cigarette. 120, I guess it's classified as luxury length. It's about 5 inches, I think, whereas normal cigarettes are like 3 to 4. They also have these, which are the regular size ones, but yeah. The difference between a super slim and a regular cigarette is that a super slim is slim. It's 17 millimeters in diameter, whereas a normal king size cigarette is like 84. And then, yeah. I think it's 84. I like the pack design. I like the blue. It's all smoky and cool. When I first bought these, for some reason I was hoping that they would have blue smoke, but they don't. So yeah, they smell pretty good, nice and sweet. Tobacco is kind of a dark color. I don't know if you can see it, but as you can tell, it's a pretty long cigarette. And there is the word Capri right there. Can't really see it because this camera sucks. There's a little line of perforation. I don't know if you can see it. No, you can't see it, but anyway, there's a little line of perforation. I like the way that they smell. Kind of sweet and minty, but mainly sweet. Well, when you first puff on it, it's really minty. And considering how small, I mean, it's a lot mintier than our bigger cigarettes that I've had. Like Marlboros, they're not that minty. Riversides are pretty minty, but they're I don't really like Riversides. It's burning fairly evenly. No harshness at all. I like these better than regular cigarettes because I think they taste better. And they look cool. I think they look cool because they're small. Even though super slims are considered girly cigarettes or like targeted towards women, I like them. Although the Capris are pretty expensive. They're about $5 to $6 a pack. Of course, with all cigarettes, they have the Surgeon General's warning, smoking blah 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 blah. And here's the company name. And here's the end of the pack, Capri menthol indigo super slims 120s. And here's the top of the pack, same as the bottom. They're made by R.J. Reynolds, by the way. The only thing I don't like about these is how long the filter is. The filter is that long. It's really long, so I feel like you're kind of wasting your money a bit. But considering how small these are, they're pretty strong. The first time that I smoked one, I was really impressed because they don't taste like a normal cigarette. There's no like real chemically harsh taste to them. And considering how small they are, I think they have a pretty decent body and they don't burn too fast. The smaller ones burn a lot faster than the normal sized ones, or the longer ones. But that's because these are longer. There's no harshness at all. And the taste coming through your nostrils is tobacco-y. There's no chemically taste, and it doesn't like burn or anything. So it doesn't burn going down your throat either. So I think they're pretty good cigarettes. As far as like pack design, I would give the pack design like I would probably say a 7 out of 10, just because I think the little smoke swirling up is cool. I guess it's meant to look like the smoke from a cigarette. I think that's neat. It's kind of white and plain, and the letters are silver, and they're raised slightly. As you can see, I've smoked them already. I just decided to do this, but they're packed in there really tight. So, yeah. I like it when cigarettes are packed in there nice and tight. Sometimes if you leave them sitting for too long without like taking a puff off of them, they do tend to go out. Or at least that's my experience with them. They like to go out. The filter is doing its job. Kind of a darky color. I guess what my inspiration for doing this was, I subscribed to a bunch of like smoking channels, and I've only been smoking since like the end of February. So like March, April, May, June, like 4 months. My parents are not happy about it at all. And I'm not the most knowledgeable of smokers, but I like to do research on them, and I like to hear other people's opinions. Yes, I'm of legal smoking age. I'm 19, so as you can see, it's the ashes. I mean, I'm a flicker like that. I flick it with my nail. So, and I've heard that that'll sometimes knock the fire off. I know some people are tappers, but I don't think that does the job of flicking the ashes. But when my ashes are, when the fire is burning all unevenly like that, I just push it, and it fixes it. The only thing I hate about smoking is that it gets in my eyes sometimes, and I'm like, I'm blind. Well, I'm up to the filter now. As you can see, there's quite a bit of filter left. But, overall, I would give the taste a 7, 8, maybe an 8 out of 10, just because I like the way that they taste. And there's not a lot of harshness, and they're really minty. I like menthols. I may do other ones in the future if this one gets any views at all. But that's all for now. Bye.